All right, what's up? What it do is your girl Black Lacquer. If you watched my short the other day on 111, I was going to give you the significance of it and what it meant for me. You know what? You can find tons of videos and information about 111 and its specific meanings, biblically, spiritually, all of that. Um, but I decided that what I was going to do is I am going to give you the three things that I learned during my mother's transition. And the reason that ties into the 111 is because my mother's birthday is January the 11th. So anytime that I see 111, no matter where it lands, if it's on my phone, my computer, the microwave, whatever, I always think about my mom first because um, that's when I started noticing the 111 is after the transition of my mother. There were things that happened. I had some different experiences before, during, and after my mother's transition. That 111 was after, and then shortly after that, I started seeing 1111. But I wanted to give you. I have tons of stories on that, but I want to give you the three things that I learned during or the three things that my mother's transition taught me. Number one, be prepared. I know you don't know the day nor the hour. Like, I know, however you say it, I know you don't know that, but you do know that a day is going to come when you're going to have to leave here. So be prepared. And to an extent, my mother was prepared as far as like her insurance and stuff like that. But there were other things that we pretty much had to figure out. And that's when I decided, I'm not going to let my kids go through that. I want them to be able to go through whatever their grieving process is going to be without having to look for certain papers and not know what things are, not know what, how to find anything. So you want to be prepared, and not only to have, some insurance, and don't just have enough for your funeral. Have some for your, especially if you have young children. And right now, I got to do a plug for my friend, Nakisha Danielle Smith, who is Miss High Maintenance on YouTube. She is also my best friend, but she's also my insurance agent. She will be able to help you. She will be able to go over the insurance that you have, answer questions, tell you what you need, what you should have gotten, what you can get now. She will do all of that, go over everything with you so that you will be prepared because, yeah, you need to be prepared. You definitely need to be prepared. So that's one of the things that my mother's transition has taught me. The other thing is to be open. And I'm pretty much an open person. Pretty much I'm open-minded. I've always been spiritual. I've always had dreams. I've always had visions and stuff like that. But there were things that happened that I had not experienced before that was as traumatic as this whole situation was. There was also lessons to be learned in it. So definitely you have to be open, because for me, it changed everything that I believed, pretty much, that transition. The third thing is to just be encouraged. And when I say be encouraged, I don't want to sound cliche or nothing like that. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to forget about it or you'll get over it, because you won't. Grief and healing from the loss of a loved one, I think, is ongoing process. It does get better, though. It does get better. The one thing you have to remember is that it's the physical absence is what we crave so much. But if you can just get past the physical absence, then you can have a spiritual relationship with your loved one, because they're still here. That was this is going to be a bonus. Thank you, microwave. This is going to be a bonus for you too. The other thing that I learned through my mother's transition, because this is the dope part about it too. I it seems like my fear of death left immediately because I was able to be there with my mother when she transitioned. And how dope is it that my mother was there with me when I took my first breath, and I'm with my mom when she took her last. Like, I'm sitting right there and I'm watching everything happening, and even her leaving her body. But that's a whole different video. So yeah, you just be encouraged and be open and be prepared. That's it. And of course, if you need any help, if you need therapy, go. If you need church, go. If you need some kind of spiritual mentorship, come on. Like, we're in here to heal together. All right, so be prepared, be open, and be encouraged. The 3 things that I learned from my mom's transition. Thank you for watching. Leave your questions and comments down below, and I will see you next video. Peace and toodles.